Hey guys, it's Viewmasters Reactions, and we're back with Mighty Nein Time, episode 84, Titles and Tattoos. This will finalize episode 84. We'll jump into 85 in the live stream this coming Friday, and then we do all of Cathedral in one sitting. In the live stream on Friday, we will discuss how we're going to do it. I don't know if we're going to do it in one day on Friday, in one day on Saturday or Sunday, or split between the two. We could start Friday earlier because we normally start 7:45. It's 5+ hours of one episode. So if we start at like 6 o'clock, we'll be done by 11:30. But we could split it. We could do it a different day. You guys let me know in the comments what works best for all of you. We'll try to do what works for the majority. I could do it either way. It doesn't matter to me. I'd prefer to do it Friday or Saturday. Sunday's a possibility. But like I said, we could even split it. You guys let me know in the comments. But last we saw in the Patreon hour, we rang in my 42nd birthday at the very end. It was midnight when I was giving my exit of the Patreon hour exclusive for episode 84. And I got sidetracked and I was like, let me just do this in the morning. I was running low on energy and I still got about 40+ minutes left of the YouTube. We were talking to Ormid Haas. We haven't seen Trent yet, but Ormid Haas, I believe we've spoke to before. I don't recall his voice sounding like it does, but if we heard him, we heard him. He sounds very vampire-ish. I don't know how else you'd put it, but I feel like he's more on our side than not. He seems pretty on the level, but he's friends with Trent. He also did say he was a creepy dude. Yusa said Trent was a creepy dude. We relayed that to Ormid, and Ormid goes, yeah, he kind of is a creepy dude. Doesn't mean they're not friends. Doesn't mean he's not lying. Doesn't mean you could shit talk people and not have circumstances arise from it. Like at the very end of what we were watching, Caduceus was saying, how would you feel, in so many words, I'm going to simplify what Caduceus was saying. How would you feel if someone in your midst was creating problems and something had to be done about it? And Ormid Haas, we're speaking directly about the king, King Dwendal, I believe is how you pronounce it. And Ormid Haas was like, that is some strong accusations. And we're like, we're not accusing anybody. We're just saying, what if something like this presented itself? How would you feel? How would you handle it? And he said, I need a lot of strong evidence. He didn't say he was completely against it. I thought he was going to be like, how dare you? He did get a little fired up and was like, you come into my house, you're saying all these things, I need evidence. I thought he was going to be like, how dare you accuse the king and blah, 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 blah. Because just the thought of such things could be death in some worlds. I'm wearing my Tal'dorei Republic shirt because in the beginning of the Patreon hour, Bo apologized and Caleb made the comment that it shockwaved all the way to Tal'dorei that Bo, of all people, expressed an apologetic anything. So we're still talking Ormid Haas. Let's see where it's going. We'll talk more at the end. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see the Patreon hour exclusive for every episode of Campaign 2, Season 1 and 2 of Vox Machina, hundreds of other movies and shows, Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Purse of Interest, New Fiona and Cake and Justified, Stranger Things, and Cobra Kai ending soon. Season 3 of Chucky is going on right now. Check it out in the description, link for Patreon, full unedited episodes. If not, Campaign 2, Episode 84, Mighty Nein Time.
As the Assembly wade deeply in disturbing information.
Disturbing information, that's what Caduceus was saying.
From spilling into the streets of our people. We keep them safe. We keep them blissfully ignorant.
I was going to say unaware. Blissfully
and
ignorant.
the challenges of Exandria's darker and more shadowed pits.
It can be hard when one is betrayed by someone they trust.
Yes, and speaking of, if there is someone in your midst who is betraying you, you can't just go around investigating them, can you?
It's hard.
No.
It'd be
I
hard.
would need to begin to rally those I do trust within the Assembly. I would look to carefully build a case, take it to the king, as well as the council.
If we wanted to possibly assist you in that,
we are those
effort,
people that could assist you.
How best could we go about doing it?
We're the best suited for it. We came to you with the information. Use is our friend.
Assembling a case to take to King Dwendal.
Who is assigned to this?
Expositor Dyron.
I know of this expositor. I will reach out to them. Perhaps together we can cut through some of the usual red tape.
Wormit seems legit, but that's how you would see him if you were crooked.
I will see what I can do.
You mentioned that
I dig him so far.
was studying the
beacon.
Yeah, the beacon. Do you know what means he's trying to?
He believes that there is something dangerous and unstudied, untapped, that the Kryn have been tampering with for as long as they have been developing their society.
This to be a truth.
Magic's old and slightly beyond the understanding of the existing schools of magic.
That's a problem. Something beyond the learnings of all the schools of magic.
As is the case with the assemblies, one of our main concerns is assuring that any sort of errant or aberrant arcane pursuits are studied, understood, and contained before they can do damage. Udonis has been helming the research into this, both as a means of understanding it, to counteract it, as it is being used quite heavily on the battlefield, and as a means of infiltration and assaults upon the Empire, and perhaps nullify it.
Well, we happen to know that Ludinus's assistant, the blonde-haired guy.
Vince?
Vince.
Yeah. He's kind of working in conjunction with the cultists.
The lapdog.
The
He was
lapdog.
one of the cultists.
Yes.
Yeah, he was helping
He
with
is
the,
one of the
the
cultists,
rift
yeah.
thingies.
We scried this.
That was
We found this fabric swatch linked to him. And that's
how
also
we
where we found that.
What do you think of that, Orbit?
time.
See, Orbit could all of a sudden be like, you know too much.
Like-
Death! And he could be faking this whole thing. We've seen it
Empire
happen
ropes to us.
in Vox, in this.
This will suffice. I will begin my investigation.
Are you gonna keep
But
that?
here's the thing.
would
Yusa
have to.
vouched for
Yeah, okay,
him.
okay. I
saw
Yusa
him.
and him are
Okay. He's
friends.
writing in a
Yusa
book.
taught him.
It was
But-
a book that he kept with him.
Where do you know where he is now?
I'll know tomorrow.
that spell. But if you need
I'll
us
know
to
tomorrow, 'cause
check
we're
it
scrying
and check up
tomorrow.
on him and get more information.
Please, notify me.
I'll send you a message.
Is there
the
any?
minute I know anything.
Is there anything you can give us that would help us get closer to his?
See,
his
he's
circle
like,
of
please let me know as soon as possible. That could be good or bad. Maybe he wants to be able
assistants or
to.
employees, or I don't know. You know
Maybe
how,
we can.
like,
Maybe you can
inform
hire us as your
Vince.
assistant, or one of us, and then we'll like hang out as assistants together.
Let me.
Do you have like assistant like break rooms?
You see, he kind of closes his eyes. The dark glare
Assistant
of
break
his
rooms.
colorless pupils vanishing, and you see a faint glow from behind the eyelids. And he speaks out loud. You recognize this as kind of a separate flair to the sending spell. Vince,
He's gonna talk to him.
Headmaster Ormit. I understand if you're still in town, I would like very much to perhaps
Talk
offer
to you?
you a bit of a personal request, if you will. I myself am quite busy and have some business.
That was handled all right.
150 church?
How many words?
When you don't have pupils.
I'm wondering
May I
if
ask one other
Vince
strange question while you wait
is
for
gonna
his
get
response?
hip to be a
Do you
square.
have like a little bowl of milk for our kitty cat?
Oh, and
Immediately his face goes,
Milk for the kitty cat.
What is this little one? What is... Oh my goodness me.
He is quite a fan of kitties. Look at this. He
Just
is.
immediately, like, the entire...
I thought it'd be, like,
entire,
subtle. He is
presentory, kind of
ecstatic about
intimidating
kitty
visage
cats.
just crumbles. Like, what is your
I like
name?
the idea that the
Oh,
whole
my...
time Frumpkin has been hidden just like one side of your lapel.
Yeah, just
And then like the head
in
pokes
my
out.
belt.
My whole thing wasn't Frumpkin designed
this is
after
a-
one of Caleb's real
Oh,
cats?
familiar.
Is it possible someone could
Who's
recognize
familiar?
Frumpkin the
This
cat,
is
as
also
crazy as that
Sprinkle.
sounds?
I mean, he's just a cat.
What if it's like a super unique
It's
cat?
not a magical thing.
Double presents.
Double
But this
presents.
is- Oh,
Sprinkle and Frumpkin. I'm actually shocked at how
we are talking
taken
about
he is
very
by the
important
animals.
things, but
The little things.
It's
Yeah, Sprinkle likes to
Interesting,
cuddle
wasn't it?
in, yeah, so.
And Caleb told Frumpkin, extra adorable, yeah.
And it's just kind of like
Caleb was like, when you see this guy,
the
and
shoulders
he
go up.
envisioned Ormond Haas, he said, be super kitty.
Oh, yeah, like
Super
on
kitty.
the back.
Kitty muffins,
As
biscuits,
it's
he's
happening,
calling it
like
biscuits.
his reaction
I
stops
call it
for a
making
moment.
muffins.
Vince is not in the Dutch.
Coco's right here,
He's in
looking right at
the
me,
direction
making
trim
muffins.
on
You can't
important
see her,
business
she's like
for
literally
Dallas.
5 inches off camera.
We should also say
Main man.
agents of this Angel of Irons are moving quickly towards something. Their plans obviously are to free this thing.
What was it?
What was that?
Said, I know.
Completely
You're
distracted by
hungry. I'll
kittens.
get you.
Amazing.
All right. Bring some from the mess. Bring some of the small
He wants
cubed
to
meats,
feed
please.
the animals. He literally wants to
Regardless
feed
for
and
the-
play with the animals.
I'm sorry, but what?
There's a.
All right, well, we know how to distract
We do
Ormond
know
Haas.
that their plans are in
I
motion.
can't imagine
any
a
leads
cat
that we
lover
could have
like
them
this would be an
stopping
evil
them
man.
before they release
This automatically makes me love Ormond more.
Void would
Because
be
how could an evil
helpful.
person
It's
love
would be-
kitty so much?
This is such a tiny weasel.
No, he's just the best, isn't
This is
he?
adorable. A bit gaunt, but it's
Well,
beautiful.
you know,
Yes.
he's an adventurer, so
He's
he's
an
lying.
adventurer.
You've been around, haven't you?
Hasn't
Oh,
been fed
that's
in
and it's
three
like
or 4
Sure,
weeks.
sure, sure.
it bites his finger, but his finger's like hard and just kind of like, oh, that tickles it.
I'm the same way.
will-
My cat's
I will go ahead
clawing
and
biting
begin
me all
to
the
reach out to
time.
My contacts.
I just let him do it. It's all in good fun, and they
Perhaps I
don't
may have
mean
to make an
anything.
introduction to myself when the time
just
comes.
kitties.
But I need to ensure that I do not raise any suspicion or do anything to
That's
tip
why we
them
could
off.
Go for you. I'm just saying we could go for you if you
Well,
want.
of course, but I feel like we have different avenues we can pursue. I know. We have different avenues we can pursue simultaneously.
Beautiful.
Is there anything else you need?
Man, I'm so distracted.
I know,
really-
it's really cute.
So cute.
I mean, this is
I thought Bo was
productive,
wafting
but
smell
what
away
are the other
in-game.
avenues that we can pursue
was like,
right
what is
now?
going
We did ask for something that would perhaps let us move with a bit more ease, right? Something, perhaps a letter, or if it's more important for us not to be affiliated with you, if you want us to move with some autonomy but independence.
Make a persuasion check.
Guidance.
Guidance.
Well, casting a spell in a.
Oh,
Oh, is that bad?
Guidance isn't just like a. It's like a. In front of a.
yeah.
It
Probably shouldn't do that.
That's okay. Just because I don't. 21.
It's okay
Persuasion?
just because I
Persuasion.
don't need it. That's basically what Travis was saying. It's okay. We don't need guidance. I
reaches
rolled
back
good.
into the inside of
But
the robe.
honestly,
just
if we
pulls
had
out what looks to
known
be
that, that's one of
a,
those things we talked
pin
about in
of some
Patreon.
kind.
If it's something
You can see
you
the
wouldn't
shape of
have
it.
done,
It's these,
knowing the outcome.
It looks like this with a series of small spires in it, almost like imagine like a curved comb with 8 spires that all kind of slowly get smaller towards the center. And above it, you can see 3 diamonds that face each other. You recognize this as the symbol of the
Cerberus Assembly.
The 3 diamonds referring to the 3 heads of the Cerberus, and the 8 being the candles of Rexentrim.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy dope.
Hands
Yeah,
it to you.
I like it.
Oh shit.
Maybe don't put it in the same pocket as the other one.
I think I accidentally oh shit, wrong one.
Yeah, we have too many of these. Disney pin trading belt. I love
Let us
it.
fuck. Let us in.
Yeah.
My
He goes
sister
ahead and like waves his hand,
has,
and you can see this like
like
faint glow kind of
dozens. Lots of
solidify
those.
in the front
Lots
of it,
those Disney
and a
pins.
symbol kind of flashes for a second and vanishes. I've marked that with my signature. If any members of the assembly give you trouble,
I would guess upwards of
present that,
100
and it should
different
at
Disney
least
pens.
lend a bit credibility. But once again, even my influence has limitations. Should you do anything untoward or extreme, you are on your own.
Not us. No, we're fine.
Not us. We do nothing
Speaking
of
of
the
the
sort.
members of the assembly in Rexentrim, if we make our way up there, are there any members that you, without a doubt, and all of your
Wisdom.
experience points to trusting entirely and completely
Watch, he says
with your life?
Trenticathon.
No.
Oh, no.
Wow, these are your coworkers. That's a problem.
But honestly, that makes me trust him that much more, because if he specifically...
a spectrum of trustworthiness within...
The fact, if you say, I don't trust anybody, I trust you more.
We do.
If you said, go to this guy, I'm a little weary.
It is for the good of society. And the future of the Empire. We are a series of checks and balances within our own group. And we, in turn, offer a check to the crown.
Just like the Cobalt Soul.
Yeah, makes sense, yeah.
Just for clarity, do you want us to avoid using your name if at all possible?
If at all possible, yes.
I was going to say, I would keep... I don't know what his name would matter in any of
the
this.
Empire in Alexandria.
We're kind of working with him.
And many of these enemies rush towards the secrets and dangerous whispers that lie scattered throughout history, and wish to use it against him. Part of our duty is to get to them first.
Ormid is coming around to be like a great dude.
That requires strange bedfellows at times.
I think we understand that within our own group.
Correct. I like the terminology he's using. I like how he's acting. He's acting how I'd want a guy I want to trust to act.
One last thing. Do you happen to know any of the members of the Tal'dorei Council?
The Tal'dorei Republic?
Not personally.
Very well.
I do have names. We're just curious, you know.
What does this have to do?
We try to keep up with like global politics. We feel like it's important.
You so knew Allura Visorin. We were just curious.
I've heard of Allura, but I have not met her
personally.
Allura
Visorin.
Just heard of Allura.
Cool. She's really cool.
She's great.
I don't know if they sent out like a yearly photo with like
Christmas card or...
Very well.
Very well. Thank you. We tried to make a moment of it. Didn't work out too well. I'm so proud of you, Travis. Allura Visorin. Am I saying that right?
As you guys are stand up, Ormid escorts you out, and as you come to the steps of the halls of erudition, there's that moment of like,
very good luck, and please, once again, if anything goes terribly wrong,
you don't know me.
Let me know. I do not know
you know
if I
me,
can help,
but you don't know me.
But at the very least, I can continue the work you could not finish.
If anything goes wrong, let me know all the information, but don't say my name.
Please,
and we never met. And give us back our pets. I totally forgot about the pets.
Thank you. Can I insight check Sprinkle and see if he wants to stay with Haas more than he likes me?
What if we leave Sprinkle with Haas?
Sure, make an insight check.
We should do that. We don't need Sprinkle. No offense to Sprinkle, but he's probably in danger.
21. I mean, Sprinkle comes back to you.
Okay.
Happy as before. Seem to have enjoyed the brief
Let's
change
tell
of
Ormid he can have Sprinkle. Do it.
Like, gently puts Frumpkin down and, like, scritches his head a little more and goes like,
feel free to bring them back anytime. You know where to find me. Usually.
I think we should ask if he wants Sprinkle. Or leave Frumpkin. What if we leave Frumpkin?
Do you know what weasels like to sleep in?
There are a number of things. As a keeper, you can have a small pouch that you keep over a shoulder. They can curl up inside and sleep to keep themselves warm. Otherwise, blankets steamed, so there's a slight bit of dampness, but still warmed. It tends to be a very, very calming experience for most weasels.
Ormid is quite
otherwise, shredded bits
knowledgeable
of parchment
about how to keep
natural
weasels.
Cotton. Little critters will burrow for them to curl up inside.
He knows enough. Like little special treats.
He knows enough. I would give him
Right, I've been giving him like candy, but I don't know if that's like...
I would not recommend candy.
Not candy?
No, it causes the rest of their teeth to rot out.
Oh.
and kind of leans forward and like opens the mouth of the
There's all this sort of blackness in the gum.
Oh,
so I would recommend perhaps like canned meats, dried jerkies, things to help clean the teeth. It's chewed as well.
What about, like,
dried
sweets?
flowers as well can with bits of sugar maybe, but like try to keep it minimal.
Okay.
He has been looking
Love it.
chunky.
He has been looking a little chunky. It's more so for his health and his teeth than his fattiness.
super skinny.
He was just saying gaunt. Yeah. Ormid Haas said he looked really gaunt. So he's dying. All he's being fed is pure sugar.
That image is pretty good.
He is skinny, rabid, dying from consumption of too much sugar.
All right, well, I've got, that's good to know. Thank you.
Of course. Good luck. Goodbye.
Do you think with his powers, he can just change a litter box, just like with his mind?
Probably.
Amazing.
So
Care for animals is so much easier when you're a magic user.
You finished your research. Were you guys meeting up?
We said we were going to meet up.
The vulnerable vagrant.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, we said we were going to meet at Pumat's.
Oh my God. We're meeting at Pumat Souls.
You guys make your way back to the Penta Market, the familiar smells of
We are
various
going to Pumat
pastries
Souls.
and cooked
Haven't
meats
seen
and
Pumat
foods,
Souls.
along with the smell of burning
half a year,
wood.
I feel like. It hasn't been a half
There's
a
the
year
blacksmithy and
If
the
we do
forge
one
itself
a
billowing
week
out
for
its own
a
black
month.
smoke, and it's
24
very
episodes.
nostalgic
I'd
to wander back
venture
into the Penta Market
it's been that
after
long.
the times you had spent here together so early in your adventures.
Oh, wait,
Eventually,
4,
you come
6,
upon
12, 18,
the familiar green
That'd be
and
36
gold wooden
if it was 6
exterior.
months. 36 episodes.
the
Maybe not that
Invulnerable.
far. It's about that, though.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Do we know?
Okay, we're
It's
about to go
episode
in there.
84.
We have
It was probably
a
in the
lot
50s.
of money.
Well, some of us
We have
do.
a
Some
lot
of us
of
went
money.
out and got tattoos.
really
We
badass
still have a lot of
tattoos.
money.
Yep.
Even the
Look
people
at
that
the
got
shimmer.
the
The
tattoos
shimmer.
Look at that.
would still
Look at
have.
the shoulder shimmering.
6
That's
fingers.
diamond dust in me
Is that
right
pus?
Is that pus?
Diamond.
now. Oh, it is pus. Oh God.
It's getting
clean it up.
infected. Just clean that
I'm
shit.
sorry, that's what I'm
Aquaphor,
saying.
yeah. That's what I used on my tattoo.
You guys enter?
Aquaphor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Caleb there?
Yeah, I caught up.
Here's your cat. Yeah.
He loved
okay?
it. Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
my
look at
gosh.
him. He's fine.
We tell Caleb everything. we
No,
know.
Frumpkin visually shows me everything.
Beautiful.
Work like that?
Now, what does Caleb
telepathic
think about
link, man.
this?
Fuck.
That's cool.
Camcorder and a cat.
That's why I
a
would have
little
left
USB cat.
Frumpkin. Why wouldn't we have left Frumpkin with Ormond Haas? We
You
would
enter the
see
USB
everything
the warm chamber,
once Frumpkin reunited.
the lanterns
I think we
themselves
should
still
have left
hanging,
Frumpkin.
the light flickering,
Or
and
sprinkled.
the nice
Sprinkled be useless. It'd just be for effect.
dark green interior with these kind of green velvet curtains that go over the windows to each side. The lantern light kind of giving this warm feel. You can see the tables set out with a handful of things on them. It's kind of sparse in here.
Wartime, so we're getting less stuff.
Step inside. Door closes behind you. There, you can see there's one familiar face, a Pumat sitting at the counter
One.
and is currently in the process. You can see he has like a band across the forehead that's kind of keeping the hair out of the front of his eyes, and is in the process with his tongue sticking out of his mouth of writing down on a stack of papers before looking at him and go, "Oh, hey there! Oh, that's some familiar faces I haven't seen here in a long time.
Time.
What's going on? You want me to get Prime for you?
Puma Prime.
Oh well.
Hi, Pumat.
A moment.
Hey, it's been a
Which
whole
Pumat are
nutty of
you?
a few months there, I tell
ABC.
you. So what's been keeping y'all so busy?
Oh, travel. Lots of
Yeah,
travel.
yeah.
All over.
Work
Business.
stuff mainly.
Some great
Did you
threads
finish
you hold
those
there, quite.
bracers?
What?
Which bracers are you talking about? I just looked through that paperwork
We
here
had it
and...
made somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah, this wasn't
You
where
alright,
we
you have
had
a
'em.
receipt perhaps, or like an order form?
Claim ticket.
Some sort of a pickup
yeah,
there?
just bracers.
That big.
Yeah, different place,
No,
and that was
I just-
Yasha's, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, here, let me get... Boomat! Boomat, you got some returning customers you haven't seen in a while. Here,
Good thing Yasha did
I'll
do
just
that.
take this work
order,
upstairs in
because
my room
she
here.
disappeared after that.
Everything been okay? It looks like you might have been robbed. It's very empty in here.
Oh, no, it's just... At that point, the curtain comes past and you can see the familiar face of Pumat Prime. Sweat in the forehead, goggles in front of the eyes with like the long protracted lens in the front, wearing kind of leather apron over the rest of it. Goes, yeah, we've been just running the clock here around. Assembly had a lot of orders coming in over here the past few months, and it just, it's been less of a shop as much as it's been sort of an aid for the war effort. It's trying to...
To the front.
What's up?
Hopefully,
Sure.
we got something interesting.
Front, I said.
Oh yeah, trying to keep our soldiers alive, and best we can at least. There's only so many of us to go around. Where are the other two guys?
I was going to say, are they resting?
It's fine. Anyway, just sorry we're a little low. What you looking for? What can I help you with?
Well, we've come with quite a bit of coin to spend, actually. We were quite looking back to returning to your place of business. Any high
maybe there's specialty
value
items. That's what we gotta look for. Specialty items.
Oh, well,
and just so you know, your previous items have gone to good use, and I'll summon the sword and show the hilt of...
Oh!
Had it repaired.
Well, that's a sight for some flipping ice right there.
That's
Let me
right.
take a look at that thing.
That was the sword. There it is.
I couldn't make this myself. This is a mighty
Ice
fine
flex.
It all
craftsmanship.
started here. The
We got this.
invulnerable
It
vagrant.
all started here.
That's just beautiful. I'm taking it back. I'm gonna get a little teary-eyed here and just proud. Puts like the guy.
I had a car once that needed a ton of work, but it was like an old
If you ever looking to
classic.
sell that, let me know.
And somebody did that,
I
bought it,
will keep that in mind.
totally destroyed. That's how I had it. I didn't do it to
you
it. It
guys
was
are,
just an old car that I got, and it was
still
destroyed.
doing the adventure thing, right?
And somebody put like
Quite a bit.
$30,000, and it was
We got it.
showroom
Quite
condition.
the problem solvers.
And they showed it to me years later, and I was
Done a
like,
few
"Oh
things,
my
right,
god,
around
I
here?
wanted to
Sure,
cry.
sure.
It looked
Quite
so
nice.
nice."
Well, would you be able to help me with something? You don't mind?
Help you,
maybe,
of course.
I mean-
Yeah.
What do you what?
Curious. I got gold. I got discounts for repeat customers especially, and I like to do this whole bag opera favor. I just like to. Well, here I've been working on a new enchant for months, and finally got most of the way into finishing it, but I kind of miscounted my materials and had to hold my progress.
So we get you the
What are
materials.
you in need of?
You do us a favor.
I need an additional vial of Suavain basilisk oil. My usual contact has been delayed up north, and the assembly is leaning on me to finish this commission for one of their members, so it's kind of important.
Whoa.
Can't tell you, sort of, privileged to the client. You
I wonder
understand?
who it is. I bet you we know who
But
it
I'd be
is.
happy to pay like kind of looks
Basilisk oil.
5,700 gold for the vial.
Almost $6,000 for the
5,700
vial.
gold?
Yeah.
Wow.
Suave
Frickin-
basilisk oil.
Where would
Yeah.
you find that?
Or you probably
Suave
find it,
basilisk
in
oil.
the Suavain Islands, probably.
Oh.
And he
Yeah,
says time is
obviously.
of the essence, so we need to do it
Get us
quick.
maps.
This isn't like something we can do on
Now,
our
I say,
journey somewhere.
they're south of the Menagerie Coast, like all along the southern base of Wildman.
Didn't we
You can
deal
find
with
them, usually
basilisks
coastal.
before?
Where's that in regards to Rumblecusp?
The Suavain Islands? Oh, shit. Right next to them.
Oh, sweet, sweet.
How lovely.
Yeah, how
So-
soon do you need this, Pumat?
Well, I mean, sooner the better, but it's
Yesterday.
not a huge push. I just
All right, not a
preferably in
huge
the next
push.
couple months.
So not as
So
crazy
we
as I
may be
thought.
making
Couple
our way that
months.
direction pretty soon, so that works out
What
well.
is the date? Today, we've been kind of out of commission for a bit. I don't know the exact day.
Let me get it from Crit Roll Stats.
Let me get it from Critical
Here,
Stats.
I'll get it for you after the episode.
Pumat Soul is going
I'm
to get
just
us
trying to
an
figure
knowledge
out how much
about
time
those
we've
stats.
got.
Yeah, do you have a rough idea of how close we are to go time for
TravelCon?
Traveler?
Oh yes,
Roughly.
got to be a week or two away.
I have to look at the full
I feel
count
like
of
we're a
days.
good
I'd say
week or
you're
two.
a number of weeks off.
Yeah, number of weeks.
But it's getting there.
When she last
Anyway,
asked,
I need a
we
full
had
6
like a month.
ounces of this oil.
So there's gotta be a week or two
it's
left at
if I
least.
get procure for you a safe vial for it, just don't touch this stuff.
Oh,
Sure.
okay.
good to
Okay.
know.
Don't
I don't know if you're
touch
familiar
this
with the
stuff.
Suavain basilisks. They're kind of a sea serpent type creature, about
More
20,
sea
25
serpents.
feet long, if I recall correctly. Their bites are hurting, it's not too
20,
bad, but
25
they
feet
excrete
long.
this oil around their body, helps them slither, and it touches your skin, kind of starts turning you to stone. They wait for you to sink to the bottom, and then they eat
Oh
off of
my God.
the corpse. Petrified.
Their oil turns
real
you to
dangerous.
stone,
Lots of
makes you
a lot
heavy.
of sailor stories about it, and you've actually at this point be
And
like,
they eat you underwater.
"Oh shit! I thought that was just like a story, like a song."
Sounds right.
It's clever. They
That's
turned
quite
them into
horrifying.
stone.
20, 25 feet long.
Trust me, I almost became a Pumat piece
petrified.
of art when I almost forgot
And
my
then they
gloves
eat you
working on
when
this
you're
thing.
heavy.
That was a close one. Anyway, yeah.
So if ever you get that around back here, that'd be much appreciated.
Yeah, we'll definitely help you with that, Mr. Soul.
Do you have anything in right now?
Yeah, in the meantime.
Interest?
And he kind of pulls out like he says, most of the things up there are just for show. They're basic kind of +1 enchantments. Or, you guys seem to, if he looks around to your company, kind of came back here looking almighty. I'm not gonna lie.
Mighty Nine, look at that, coming back looking mighty.
We're trying to keep up. I got some healing potions. And he pulls up.
Interested in those, yeah.
He's got 2 healing potions, 2 greater healing potions, and 1 potion of superior healing for sale.
Buy them all.
Take all of them.
Yeah, buy them all.
Those are expensive.
At this
Well,
point,
they're 50 gold apiece for the base healing potions.
Nothing's
They're 250
expensive
for the
anymore.
greater, and 2,500 apiece for the single superior healing.
It's more expensive than my tattoo.
But in a pinch.
That was a magic trick.
How many
magic trick.
We
No,
took
it
the
just did a
only
magic
spirit
trick.
that we had for guzzled it really fast.
In a pinch.
Well worth it, though. You really care about
I would
me.
buy them all still.
We'll take the superior and the 2 greater healing.
Alrighty.
I'd actually say let's just take them all because even a minor healing potion will wake you up if you get enough.
Might as well. We
And
have
then you can
banked.
get back up again.
We got 200-something thousand.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Don't
Orly
worry.
gave us another
And get
grand.
up again.
By the way,
Never gonna keep
No,
can I just say again how nice it is to see another fearball this side of
Am
the
I
empire?
wrong with that math? I'm
It's
pretty
been a
sure we
while
got
for me, too.
200,000.
Yeah, no, it's
Because you had 2,000. We had 2,000 something
You've
platinum.
not
So we have
met?
I'm just
200,000.
trying out, just being sarcastic. About
yeah, no, we
that was
met
good.
once before. Yeah, no, yeah, just but it's been a while, I just liking the style. I feel.
Oh, thank you. I just was looking for a bit of a change. Yeah.
Yeah, and all you guys kind of really mix it up.
350 gold from everybody.
Oh, I can do that.
350 gold from
Just
everyone.
lay these out here for you.
Look at Jester's face.
See fit.
I think
What kind
she's.
of +1 things do you have?
Oh, +1 leather. I got like a +1 shield over there. I got 2 of these potions of maximum power.
What is that?
What is that? Yeah, what is
They're
that?
750 gold
What do they
apiece.
do?
What do they do?
Let me pull it out for you.
Potions of max
I've never heard
power.
of such a thing.
Maximum
Sounds
power.
metal.
It pulls it, shows it to you. It's a vial with like a glowing purple liquid that kind of just swirls around inside
750
of you.
don't sound bad
Spins
if it
it a
does
bit,
cool
and the
things.
inside it kind of creates a small little vortex that calms down.
So it doesn't taste real great, to be honest, but it really kind of bolsters release of arcane power. These are supposed to technically go to the front lines, but I could pass it on to some friends here and some repeat customers if you don't mind.
Essentially, just so you know what they do, is you drink it, and within 1 minute after drinking the potion, instead of rolling the dice for damage dealt on something, you can choose to instead use the highest number possible
Oh
for each
my
die.
god.
So it's like a
just do max
maximum
damage.
damage.
Yes,
On
we'll
one
take
turn.
2.
Yeah, you have to use it
From
within a
one
minute. No, it's whatever. You have 1 minute to use it, and then if it happens,
So 10 rounds of maximum damage.
No.
No.
you have 10 rounds until it goes away.
have 10
and then
rounds
once you
to
cast the spell, it
choose.
uses it.
But that's still great.
It's a scroll.
It's a potion.
So if you have one thing that
How
does
much is it?
5d10 damage.
750. I think that's worth it, right?
So you could.
That's 750 gold pieces for the single use, and he looks at the thing.
If you roll a crit and you
for a
You
single.
know,
down
I should probably
for a
keep one
single
of these
round.
just because they were ordered. But if you want the one,
Sure. But even
I
then-
think the one, because then
I'd take
I
at
mean,
least
that
one.
could be a 1-2 combo that's pretty impressive. Because I can also make things vulnerable to one attack, so that would double damage.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Wow.
We're definitely taking at least the one. We don't want to put you
Yeah.
in precarious positions.
All right.
Especially if they
Anything
I would
with your melee
100%
damage.
take one.
Or
I think
magic
those are more valuable
Any
than the
damage.
healing
Wait,
potions.
what?
We just
Your
spent
ability?
25,
it's spell.
100,
No, it's
2800
only
on
arcane.
healing.
This is
Probably more
arcane,
because
yeah.
we bought the
But your
Okay,
ability
regular
is
arcane damage.
I think those are way more valuable than healing. We could heal
It would
each
not
other.
affect a spell.
I still want
the
healing
spell had to
potions.
roll
Or
to
like-
hit.
like
But definitely take
So like a
maximum
ray
potions.
spell or like firebolt or
Yeah.
something you had to roll.
I could double a fireball damage though.
Yeah.
In theory.
To one target is 12d6.
Yes, we'll take that.
And then if it hits, I
12d6
can
alrighty,
double that damage.
got that one
on
there
one
for
target.
you. And I got this other.
And-
This,
Caduceus is saying I could
sorry,
make
everything
them
else is pretty much out of
vulnerable
order
on top
except
of
for
it,
this.
double
And he pulls up
damage.
what
Looks to be like a thick, squat, like metallic.
You could potentially take
casing.
out a
It looks
high-level
like what would be like a
dude
heavy perfume bottle,
fairly
but it's made
quickly.
of some sort of like tin-like material.
with a rubber capper on top. It's wrapped around. He goes, "This is called oil of tempering. Yeah, you can like rub it on a piece of armor,
Fix
and for the next 24 hours or so, it gets like a little boost."
Oh,
Yeah,
Right.
This one's only got 2 applications to it.
How much of a boost?
Well, +1 to your armor class for 24 hours.
+1 to armor class.
Takes about an hour to apply it, and this one will run you about 1,200 gold pieces.
Take it.
A little rich for my blood.
I would be buying all this.
How much is that shield of +1?
Well, with +1 shield. Let me go ahead and check there real fast.
I would be buying all this. We have so much money now. Is it even a... I see, you guys would know better. My inexperience with this is from video games, there were exponentially more expensive shops as we went along.
In the back there is
like,
where
I'd feel like I was the
Fusion
richest
Lane
guy in a game, and then we go to the new town, and there'd be like a sword that cost everything I had. So maybe that's what's occurring.
What's your armor class, Caduceus?
But I feel like we should be buying all this greatness. At least somebody on our team could use it, right?
You feel this searing pain in your back. This sudden burst of intense, deep, piercing pain.
What?
Your breath kind of halts in your chest for a second as the muscles in your torso seize.
What?
What?
You
Did you touch it?
I didn't touch anything.
Something's attacking him.
suffer
What is happening?
13.
Fish and chips.
It's the fish and chips.
Mole.
The fish and chips were tainted.
What is happening? Is it
Pumat's all.
invisible
I
eye?
mean,
Gotta be somebody invisible. Use your thing.
yeah, but if it was someone invisible, we'd be,
Or in your
they'd
back.
be
In my
alerting
back,
us.
right?
In my back.
Oh my
Your muscles
gosh.
tense
My
up.
thing lasts for an hour.
Lots
and
of
I cast
rolls.
It in.
Take 45 points of slashing damage.
Oh,
What?
shit.
And make
were
a
being
Constitution saving throw from me,
attacked.
please.
You were being
45
Would we see it? Can we see it happen?
Hold on.
And take
I was
going
going to say, we have to see him being attacked.
Okay.
The problem here is if he's being attacked by something invisible, we're going to...
15.
15, okay. From that dense pain, you feel something begin to very briefly begin to corrupt into your veins, and your body shrugs off whatever
What the frig was
whatever
that?
force or thing is trying to
That's
pierce
like
it.
more
Cast
than
detect
half
magic
life.
and swing behind me.
You guys kind of hear this strange from Caduceus. Caduceus leans forward. You all spin around and look, and they're kind of just creeping up out of the ground. You see
Kryn?
a female form. Dull, kind of gray, almost blue-purple skin, black headband, bright red hair that
is
kind of
this?
spills down in front of the face, cloak and armor with a deep grin as she draws one of 2 dark, envenomed daggers from the back of Caduceus.
Do we know who this is?
Kind of laughs before shifting back into the ground like a ghost.
What? Oh shit! Is that the name? Is that the fourth horseman? Is that the
What?
As Pumat says, What was that?
Are you okay?
We're in the middle of Pumat's shop.
And that's rolled
I was going to say, we're going to take a break soon. God dang it.
I'm looking.
Kato gas? The invulnerable. No, the
inevitable end.
The inevitable end.
Inevitable end. Is
Hang on.
Is that what it looks like?
Keto gas.
Oh my god, what if it...
But they
Kato Geist.
Keto guys. I was going to say, that doesn't sound right.
Is that who it was?
We'll find out.
That's
You have no idea. You've never seen them.
Avantika lives.
I know I thought it was.
They're the chosen assassin of Lowell, so good chance.
I just took a lot of fucking damage, by the way.
45.
What is Caduceus total? 45. I don't think Caduceus is 90. So Caduceus just took like 3/4 damage,
Gotta be
maybe?
the assassin.
I didn't hit anything with my damn swing, did I? No.
You could roll.
That's okay. I mean,
Roll.
Yeah, he immediately swung behind him, but she
out
dipped.
of nowhere.
Yeah, what was that?
Like an assassin.
23.
It's like assassins are really good at what they do.
That seems, yeah.
It's that.
23.
Holy
23?
shit.
Into the ground?
Into the
As you
ground.
swing
That's the
outwards
wood on
towards
the
it, you
ground.
swing wide towards this
this kind of strange spectral drow-like figure, and as it pulls into the ground, it uses this reaction to parry it out of the way. It does not hit.
Damn.
23?
A 23 parried, but we were also at disadvantage and got
She's a specter, the inevitable
really hurt.
on a specter.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Fuck.
exactly
All right, that's fine.
Of all
pick
people
up
to Caduceus.
with whatever's happening now in the invulnerable vagrant next to it.
Protect Pumat.
I thought we were going to have a lovely end with a shopping
Blitz. We
episode.
can actually like
Ballroom
everything's
Blitz.
a weapon.
Oh yeah.
Everything. There's nothing in the. Oh, you don't. You don't.
Yes, we're
You
gonna
don't.
fight. There's a map for the shop.
We're getting a battle map.
For the end of the episode.
We're going to get a battle map for the end of the episode.
Fucking Ballroom Blitz, motherfucker.
All right, so this isn't over. I thought maybe we were done.
Invulnerable vagrant next to it.
Awesome. We're inside the invulnerable vagrant.
We'll pick up on that. Where's my chair?
Cool.
Holy.
I love that we
Next
get to
Thursday.
see it.
Until then, guys.
Amazing.
Thanks for joining us. We love you very much. And is it Thursday yet? Good night.
All right, everyone, that is it for episode 84. That concludes it. I did not expect that at all. I'm thinking, oh, great. We've got 5 minutes. We're going to Pumat Souls. He's got a million cool things. Something you rub on armor that gives you +1 to your AC. We've got a shield. We've got a maximum power potion that lets you have the highest possible dice roll. Then Caduceus says, I could also make you vulnerable, or them vulnerable, therefore giving double damage. We get healing potions. There is all sorts. I love that we showed him what we did of the sword we originally bought at the Invulnerable Vagrant. But then Caduceus is stabbed in the back. I thought something was going on with something in the shop with like an item or something. But then Caduceus was like, I haven't touched anything. We are attacked by what is possibly an assassin, a Katogeist. We've heard of it before. I was thinking it was one big baddie, not a couple assassin type people, but I don't know, maybe it is one big baddie. It's a woman with red hair, came in 45 damage to the back of Caduceus. I have to assume that's way more than half. Caduceus, like, that took a lot of damage. Caduceus is probably in the 80s. I don't know what anyone's max hit points are at this point because we've leveled up and we don't have the meters anymore. So it's kind of like, in my mind, I have a roundabout idea. But either way, Caduceus immediately swings back, misses at a 23. It's parried. We're inside the Invulnerable Vagrant with a battle map. I love that we get to see it. And I love that we now know we're going to fight this thing. I thought maybe they were just going to dip. The entity was just going to dip. And we were going to be like, what the hell just happened? Pumat Soul was like, what is happening right now? Is he going to get involved? Is all the Pumats going to join us? Or are the Pumats going to go and hide? I don't know if we've ever seen them fight. I have to assume they're somewhat capable of fighting if necessary. If that is the case, I would have to think they would help us because we're being attacked in their shop. Like if you came into my store and someone violently attacked you, I wouldn't just be like, sorry about that, and I'd go hide. I would probably help you, being as you are a patron and a friend at this point that has bought lots of stuff from me. Unexpected, to say the least. And of all people, it's Caduceus. Ormid Haas ended up seeming like somebody we want to align ourselves with. But like I said, also, that is how somebody who's deceiving you would want to act to get in your good graces. But I don't know, something about Ormid Haas makes me feel good about trusting him, more so than others. He's a cat person. What evil people are that happy to be cat people? He was like all about being a cat person. It wasn't a fake job. Like some people fake, like, oh, I like animals. He was all about it. I think we should have left Frumpkin or Sprinkle with him, but we didn't. And now we got to go possibly find basilisk oil for $6,000. But now we got to fight. So we're going to fight in the live stream. We'll talk about the Cathedral episode being done in full on that live stream. So go in the comments and let me know what works best for you guys, and then we'll discuss. You want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see the Patreon hour exclusive for every episode of Campaign 2, Vox Machina Season 1 and 2. The new Chucky Season 3 is going on right now. Justified and Fiona Cake just ended, and very soon we'll be starting Cobra Kai and Stranger Things final seasons as soon as they give an announcement date. Hundreds of other movies and shows full on edited. Check in the description for Patreon. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.